soon. And now to the aftermath of Hurricane Laura. The storm making landfall as a Category 4 hurricane overnight. It was finally downgraded to a tropical storm 12 hours after coming ashore.
At least 3 people have been killed, including a 14-year-old girl who died when a tree fell on her house. And the damage is extensive. In Lake Charles, Louisiana, homes are underwater and roofs have been torn to shreds.
Throughout Louisiana, streets are littered with mangled metal and crumbled bricks. Other roadways are underwater.
And look at this house here, the front of it ripped off by a huge tree. This here in Shreveport, Louisiana, that is nearly 230 miles from the coast where Laura came ashore in Cameron.
CBS 2's Jason Allen is in Holly Beach in Cameron Parish tonight with the very latest.
Damage is everywhere you look today in Holly Beach, Louisiana, just a few miles from where the center of Laura came on shore. It is a mess of metal and mud and wood. Here's somebody's sink, and there is damage like this all up and down the coast. Hurricane Laura spun into Louisiana not far from the Texas border overnight as one of the strongest storms to ever hit the area. A Category 4 hurricane, it was powerful enough to shred buildings.
Time to take cover, time to take cover.
And tear pieces from a towering casino. Laura sustained winds of 150 miles per hour, flipped over an RV.
Pieces of the roof flying everywhere.
And sent debris flying through the streets. Daylight revealed the scope of the devastation.
We have sustained a tremendous amount of damage. We have thousands and thousands of our fellow citizens whose lives are upside down.
The storm uprooted trees that fell onto houses. A home in Shreveport was destroyed. One person was injured, but is expected to be okay. It toppled power lines, leaving more than 700,000 people in Louisiana and Texas without electricity.
Rescue teams are involved right now making sure that they're restoring power, restoring and protecting lives, and we are already going to begin the rebuilding process.
The Lake Charles area of Louisiana was hit hard. Roofs and walls were ripped from buildings, leaving shells with the insides exposed. At least 2 casinos were damaged. Smoke from a chemical plant fire could be seen rising over the lake. The storm also dumped more than 10 inches of rain in some places. Streets were flooded in High Island, Texas.
We dodged a bullet. It could have been far worse.
Authorities say a full assessment of the damage could take days. Because of all the power lines that are down and the debris, the roads are still almost impassable. So cleanup in this area has not even started. In Holly Beach, Louisiana, Jason Allen, CBS 2 News.
And a frightening close call for a meteorologist covering the storm in South Texas.
To move probably right up Sabine River. Oh, that's not good.
That is local meteorologist Justin Horn in the middle of a live report when a transformer blew right behind him, lighting up the night sky. Happened yesterday in the city of Orange. Those explosions sent sparks flying, but thankfully no one was hurt. And this video out of Texas, where a car belonging to a CBS storm chaser was just destroyed. The back window completely blown out. This was in Newton, about 80 miles north of the coast. Jason McLaughlin was following the hurricane around 5 o'clock this morning. What a sudden burst of wind sent a tree crashing down onto his car. Miraculously, he was not injured and was able to drive to safety through a field.
Wow, some of the hardest hit areas are getting help from the tri-state. Video posted on Facebook today shows New Jersey Task Force 1 heading to Baton Rouge, Louisiana after being activated by FEMA last night. 80 team members will be assisting with rescue and recovery efforts from Laura. It is the 7th time this team has been deployed.